Hello everybody, welcome back to Far From Alone. So I decided not to go ahead with the roof that I originally planned behind me here. I changed my mind. I think finishing the slope too early kind of looked a bit bad. So let me get back into character and I will show you. Yeah, I wanted to get some more turrets around the ship, obviously. So that necessitated a bit of a flat area here, and in order to get that, obviously we've got to continue the roof forwards. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to slope it down from just in front of this gun here somehow. I kind of have a plan. The other thing we need to consider is big thrusters, and obviously every time we get shot we're getting shot up the bottom. So I don't want to put big thrusters on the back here because they're a huge target. I think underneath the ship we can just do a similar thing to what we've done there and put some large thrusters in here. But I'm not really ready to do that yet. As for the push thrusters, I'm going to try and put them on the side. They're going to be kind of facing back towards the hangar bay, but then we're really not going to be accelerating when I'm using the hangar bay, so I think that'll be okay. And I have a plan to try and put a sort of a pod on the side here. So that's that. The drone bay I'm still thinking about. I've tried a number of different methods in creative mode. I think I showed you some in the last episode. And whilst that works for just standard Gatling drones, it's not very effective for the large turrets, the interior turrets that I was trying to sort of fit to them. You just can't. There's no way to drop a large grid head into a small grid thruster if you're moving. Like if you're stationary, you can do it manually, just sort of spawn one in and yeah, it works, but to get it to automate it, no, I completely failed. So thank you for all the comments. Frozen, I hear you about the cockpit, and we're going to try and make a bridge at the front of the ship here, but I need to get this sloped down first. But down there, as you can see by my cursor there is a Mayday signal, and I think if we're going to do some extending on the front, then what we should really do is go and get some stuff. So you can see we have got 6,000 steel plates, and we do have 84,000 iron. But that's not going to go very far, so we need to keep collecting. We did quite well in the last episode. Just take these off. Start drifting down there. Yeah, we did do quite well in the last episode with one POI and one that just decided it wanted to chase us. So that was quite good, but we need more. Okay, so unfortunately I don't have a range on this thing, so I'm just going to keep drifting until I see something, and we'll hope we don't end up in range of its guns, assuming it's got some. Actually, we could just have a look. Oh, there we go, 4.6. I think maybe, where are we looking? That's up, that's down, there we go. This looks a bit familiar, actually. Is this the one in multiple pieces? Yeah, it does have, I think, 2 guns. Certainly has 1 gun on it. So we'll have to approach it carefully. Just while we're drifting down there, something else I wanted to show you. Everybody's been saying in the comments that you can put solar panels back to back, and I didn't think you could. I know you used to be able to, but I'm pretty sure they changed it. So what I've done is a bit of an experiment. You can see we've got 4 greens on those panels, and then we've got 2 greens on these panels, and the only difference is I put a window in front of them. I thought I'll put some glass on, that'll protect them from the occasional stray shot, but as you can see, it significantly impacts. It cuts like 50% of the power off the panels. So I've left them on for now because, well, they might just stop a stray shot, but inevitably I think they're going to have to come off, especially once we start using jump drives. Make sure we got wall thrusters on. Yeah, so that's kind of a bit of a shame. I was really hoping you were right and it didn't matter, but it does. Right, this is going to take a minute or two. I don't want to put too much thrust on. Just going to drift down, being careful, of course. We've got lots of stopping power now with those two large thrusters, but not in this direction. We only have 2 hydrogen in this direction, hence the need to put some bigger ones in. Especially when we get home, if we want any chance of landing, we're going to need a lot of down thrust. Right, just starting to come into some sort of range. The range on my guns is, I think, 600. Turrets, yeah, 600. I actually could increase that, but I'm going to leave it as that for now because anything more than about 600, they're really not very accurate. So you can see my solar panels have folded away. The alarm lights are flashing, telling us there's an enemy in range, which is of course exactly what we want. Okay, nearly there. Just going to, I think the range should be fine. Well, we are still drifting. Let's go. Which way do we want to go? We want to go. Oh, we want to go that way. Okay, let's just come to a halt there. Stop any sideways drift. I don't think I'm going to need my rear railguns, but kind of like to be as close as I can get without getting shot. Okay, I think that'll do. Kind of a perfect range. So let's make a GPS here just in case. And then what have I got on me? Oh, I don't want to take that with me. And to leave that nice welder here. And should really get some health before we go, shouldn't we? Just in case. Switch my lights off, save a bit of power. Okay. So let's see if we can get near this thing without getting shot. Oh, there's a gun. On this side? No, I think we did one of these a couple of episodes ago, as far as I remember. Thing in there? Oh, there's a gun. Very fortunately, it's not shooting at me. I think that happened the last time as well, so let's get rid of that. We don't like guns, nasty things. And what else is there? Be careful of that turret, I'm not sure. Ooh, is that it there? Yep, that's it there. Okay, saw it too late. Alright, now we know where it is at least. So it's on that bottom piece. Hopefully get my body. Oh, there's my dead body there. Oops. Okay, so it's on the other side to this. Any more guns? There's a gun. Okay. I think I remember this one now. Yeah. So we guessed last time and we went through here and it happened to be the right one. And then I seem to remember when I was in here, I was saying if I was to position a turret, where would I put it? And we just lunged probably here. No. Oh. So it's that one, I think. Yes. Definitely want that. And if I remember correctly, that was it. I don't think there was any more. I think we might take that out.
Inventory full.
Well, it's not functional anymore, so that's good. Right, so let's just have a quick flyby, make sure we don't get shot by anything else. Large thruster. Ooh. And another one. And more hydrogen. Okay. I'm going to back my ship up. I'll switch the guns off, of course. And rather than bring the little thing in, I'm actually going to hook up to which piece? Maybe this one with the hydrogen. That should hack quite quickly. Although that's got a lot of gubbins in it. Well, we'll see. First of all, let's figure out where we're going. Interestingly, my solar panels are trying to fly. Not quite sure what's going on there. Right, where can we latch onto here? Okay, look a bit, left a bit. We don't collide with anything. difficult to see, isn't it? Very difficult to see because the sun is exactly where I want to look. And I can't tell what colour that is. Okay. We're locked there. We won't be able to make it movable. I'm assuming it's not movable. No, it's not movable. I'll have to hack it first. So have a look at the hacking chip. No enemy blocks found. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, we're definitely locked. And it's definitely an enemy. Interesting. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe too many subgrids, perhaps? Okay, there's no point in looking. Right, so what I'm going to do is I will go and grind up some stuff. We've got all these loose little bits here. I'm going to try and collect those. I don't know why that's not hacking. Would have thought it should be, but we have got, what, 1, 2, 3 subgrids, so maybe it doesn't like that. So what I'll probably do is put a connector onto here. There, junction, don't need that. Where are we? 4. Oh, apparently I don't have steel plate. Back to the slow welder again. Okay, let's try connecting to that. So 7, back away a bit, and that's at a really inconvenient angle, isn't it? There we go. Okay, are you gonna hack now? It is not. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now it's hacking. No, I wouldn't do it with the maglock. That's unusual. Alright, so I'm gonna just clear up some of these little bits. The shrapnel, as it were. And I'm still using the rubbish grinder because you get more components back. But I think we're kind of getting to the point now where I could just use a better one. The theory, of course, is if you use a better one, it's quicker, which means you can get more stuff, as opposed to this one, which is slower but gives you more stuff. So we'll have to see how we go with that, but for now I will just continue this one. Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Okay, we'll take this as well. Not much in it. And don't actually need that anymore. Okay guys, so back to the grind, as it were. I will continue grinding as much of this down as I can, hacking as much as I can, and hopefully we will do it uninterrupted and manage to get some stuff. So yeah, I won't bore you with all this. I'll bring you back when, well, things change. I tried docking this ship on here because we weren't able to hack, and as you can see we're locked down and it wouldn't hack, and all I did was repair this. This is theirs, not mine, but I repaired it and now it started hacking. So I don't quite know what's going on with that. That's very strange. So obviously I've hacked that one. We've now locked onto this one, but it wouldn't hack it. So I don't know what's going on there. That might just be a game thing, maybe. Don't know. So we're going to leave that to hack. We've got this thing down here, which is another large thruster. Could definitely do with. Apparently that doesn't need hacking because I can access the menu. So I'm going to clean this one up, I think, and then we're going to try see if we can find somewhere on the ship to put them rather than just grinding them up. Where are we? Yeah. Very difficult to... Oh, no, I don't want to grind you down. Ugh. Oh well, it's only a few metal grids. Very difficult to grind them when they're damaged like that. I have to check on the right, make sure it says I'm grinding the right thing. Yeah, I suspect that might take a while. We've got cockpits and things in there, so that's going to be a minute or two. I could really do with another hacking chip on board this, but they require superconductors. Alright, let's repair that. I think it was only 48 metal grids and the rest is just steel, so repair that so that we can see it. Then we're going to make a hole for it. Oh, little tubes. I did siphon off all the hydrogen from that, well, not all of the hydrogen, but a lot of the hydrogen from that tank. So our hydrogen tanks are currently full. Alright, clear these out of the way. Right, just while we're waiting for things to happen here, I just wanted to have a look at... where are we? My mouse has gone stupid. Yes, a hacking chip. Where are we? We're going to want a large grid one, really. Nope, not NAC. Try spelling. Okay. That apparently doesn't exist. Okay, well, let's do it this way then. So, if we go for one of those, that's apparently a large grid one. To switch off the assembler, which apparently is assembler number 2. I don't know why that is. So I'm going to switch that off, and then I'm going to tell it to build one. Then we'll have a look. And nope, apparently it didn't. Let's try that again. Build planner is empty. Okay. Well, we can see there, we need 10 superconductors and a hacking chip. Okay. Can we make 10? And there's the hacking chip. So that requires platinum, silver, gold. Can we make one of those? We can. And then we're going to need 10 of those, which is going to require 6.67 gold. I think we should be okay. Alright. Well, that surprises me actually. I didn't think we had the stuff for all of that. Right, it's making those. Where should we put it? Maybe there? Let's see. It's that way up. Yeah. It's a bit exposed there, I know, but it's likely somewhere that I'm not going to want to mess around with it, so I don't want to have to move it. That would be bad. Yeah, no enemy blocks found. So it's sleeping until the grid is modified. So what happens if we modify the grid? Let's try with taking a block off. Did that kick you in? Apparently not. Okay. What else can we do? Can get our connector back off here, maybe? Something passing by very close up there. See if that makes any difference. Here's the entrance. Ow. Now you see, I'm fairly certain that was working before. In fact, I know that was working before just with a mag plate, so I don't know why that's not hacking now. That's very odd. Okay, let's get rid of these. A couple more. We'll actually try docking with the connector, see if that does it. Okay, be clear, I think. I notice my solar panels have stayed open now, so I'm assuming the other ship is now hacked. Or the other part of the ship, I should say. Can't see. Whether a camera on the end would actually help or not. Okay, so we're definitely locked on there. Oh, okay, there's a gravity generator somewhere. No enemy blocks found. Ah, okay, at last. That took a while, didn't it? So it looks like the hacking chips now only work through connectors. I don't know when that changed. Right, you are definitely done, so let's could maybe do with taking this one with us as well. Okay, first things first. Let's straighten ourselves up a bit. And we could potentially just drag it along under there, couldn't we? I don't know if this ship's going to be able to move it. That's the thing. That's quite a heavy lump of steel. Oops. We're there. And apparently it's got auto lock on, so that's good. I think we found the gravity generator. Okay, let's urge you to a ship. And then we want to hang something down from somewhere without getting in the way of that one. Theoretically, could just join these two halves back together, couldn't we? kind of work. Some shape back into you. Shape back into you. Okay, so we got 2 square blocks there. If we stood in the door here, gonna need to twist you a bit, so you're gonna connect on up here somewhere. Don't think we really need you. And to tidy you up a bit. Yeah, I think that might work. Alright, let's see if we can make anything happen here. So, onto a couple of you. And we stick you on there, and then we got a slopey bit and a square bit. Yeah, that's close enough. Oh, alright, picked up the components for those. Alright, let's give that a try. So we got to twist a little bit forwards and down kind of thing. If we can even move it. And more gyros, please. Because I'm not quite square on either, so that doesn't help things. Oh yeah, we're all of a wonk. What do I want to do? Come backwards. And we want to rotate. No, 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 we don't want to rotate. No, we don't want to rotate. What do we want to do? That kind of rotate, not the other kind of rotate. Okay. Oh, she's heavy. Okay, that looks pretty good from that point of view. Stop. There we go. Alright, Right. Oh, gyros. So then we want to grab this thing and try and find somewhere to put it. Oh, what was that? Uh-oh, Reavers. Where's my ship? Don't panic, don't panic. Take your time, do it right. I'm panicking. Okay, that, and where are you? Okay, they're a fair way away, but that looks big and they're coming in. Okay, so where are we? So there, there. Oh yeah, they're big. We'll go for maybe up there. Take the bait, take the bait. Okay, I'm not going to be able to stick around, I don't think. I don't know why. Oh, there you go. They got it. Unfortunately, I couldn't just leave because this thing is, I'm pretty sure now, another static grid. Yeah, there's a ship. Okay. Well, I see one of them. Oh no, they're both going. Okay, he's now going after the second decoy. Well, hopefully that'll keep him busy for a minute, because I'd really like to get this thruster, but I don't actually have anywhere to put it yet. So I'm thinking in the floor here. Now we know the interior is watching his Reavers. I think if we... Ooh, what part of the floor is that? Can't tell. Alright, let's go at it from another direction then. Let's say we put... So we put one block between, so that's that one. Yeah, I think that'll work. So if we make the center of the thruster there, where does that bring us up? Yeah, so I was a little bit off. Okay, I don't know what that was. Something made a tremendous clang. No idea. Anyway, good news is those Reavers seem to have gone. So, back to what I was doing. Yeah, so if that's the center of the thruster, we're going to have to connect up Doesn't quite line up with the pipes, but that's okay. Maybe I should bring it forwards another one and get it away from that rear edge. Yeah, we'll do that. Got plenty of space. So let's take these out here. And we said that was the center, so this is the new center. Get those out. There it goes again. What the heck is making that noise? Okay, now that's going to stay the bottom of the ship, I believe. So what I would kind of like to do is put a housing around the thrusters. Now I'm not sure if we can get away with those blocks. I think we can. I have a feeling the thruster cone of damage is only down the middle. So if we do that, we've got 3 blocks above that. So that's the first one, second one. So that's perfect. That's the same height as the pipes. Okay, let's get my better welder. There's that one. I'm assuming as we've just had a visit from Reavers, we've probably got a few minutes, I hope. Okay, so I didn't cut that pipeline at the moment, so what I'm going to do is put a temporary block in. So it's going to be there. That's going to make it very, very difficult, isn't it? We're going to have to squeeze it down into that. Yeah. I think probably we're better off maybe bring it from the side, because in order to squeeze it into there I'm going to have to remove these, which is kind of annoying, but it'll be worth it in the end.
Low.
And probably those as well, I think. Now the question is, are we going to be able to get 3x3x3 thruster in that hole? We're certainly not going to get one in the other side, so I'm probably going to have to build the other side. Right. We're okay for hydrogen. That. missed a couple of blocks there. So we want to go in this sort of angle, don't we? And it's a static grid, of course. Of course it is. Okay, so we're going to have to put a button on there. And then we're going to want a couple of those. And wish me luck. We're going to be attaching on this side. That's a welder on me, haven't I? Right, where are we? Up there. Okay. You're not going to collide with anything. Gosh, these are big thrusters, aren't they? We even going to fit through there? It does too. Okay. I was panicking over nothing. Right, so I need to go and put a pad on that other side. Just get roughly in the right place. Oh, gravity. Right, this is the tricky bit. Are we anywhere near level? Kind of. Perfect. Oh. Got auto lock on there. Let's take that off. Right. I'm going to go and have a look and see what's left that we haven't got attached to. And then I think we're going to make a move. Oops, too low. I'm also going to find that gravity generator. There is another thruster there, but I'm not going to be able to get without a lot of jiggery poke. Well, I can't really. I suppose it Yeah, I could go down, but then I've got to turn. I think what I'm going to do is grind that thruster off. We'll get a load of the grits back from it anyway. I've siphoned as much hydrogen out of there as I can. It is a shame. I would really like to... I did say I was going to put one on the front here, didn't I? I wonder if we could do that. So... 1, 2, 3 would put it somewhere around there, but then we're going to have to pipe it up. And should we say the bottom is here? So 1, 2, 3. Kind of that size there. Should we do it? I don't know how I'm going to get the piping to it, that's the problem. There it goes again, what the heck? What is making such a clanging noise? We got some loose parts in it or something. Ooh! Got some rockets. Yeah, I don't know what's making that noise. There's the gravity gen. Let's get rid of that. Want them gravity components. Kind of loath to leave that thruster behind, so I think what I'll do is I'll put a conveyor junction in here anyway, and you know, once it's attached to that we can choose like what we do after that. So let's use the right color first of all. I really don't want to just leave it. And I think we'll take those out of the way. Not 100% sure what we're going to do with this, but yeah, we would just finish it there. Do our black. And then do it that way. Okay, so those. Right, I'm just going to cut this away. Actually, it's not going to take long. And are you... Oh, Reavers are back. Let's make sure you are a ship before we do it. think that might be the same Reaver. They're getting bigger. Yep, they're certainly getting bigger. He's flying at sort of an oblique angle. So what I'm going to do is fire that up there, I think. And see if we can anticipate him going there. Just going to wait for a minute because I don't want to be in several different ships if he decides not to take the bait. Alright, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Oh yeah, thruster, that's what we were doing. Got that there, right, yes. And 9. Okay, we're going to want to... Which way round are we going? We're going to be that way round. Oh, what? Wow. I wish it wouldn't do that. I'm going to put auto lock on just in case I nudge it, because this is now a ship, not a station. And lower down, and then we're going to try not to ram into it. Like that. We're there. Alright, let's clear these blocks out. Ooh, hello. Didn't see you hiding down there. And you've got thruster components. Thank you very much. I think it's just these two. Okay, put those on. You've already done that side. Gently does it. Yep, down. And voila. Perfect. Okay, so I decided to keep that tank. I was going to grind it down, but it still had an awful lot of hydrogen in it. So I've stuck it on the end there. Now, I'm pretty sure there's no other... Oh yeah, I took the laser antenna off. That had some really good stuff in it. But I don't think there's anything else hydrogen wise. So I'm just going to take this antenna off. Okay, so ground a load of that down. Let's see. Oh gosh, we were a long way off, weren't we? Let's see if we can make a jump. Get some speed up. Oh, smoke. Lots and lots of smoke. Yeah, we can only do 739 kilometers. Not very far, but better than going at 30 meters per second. It all helps. And the big clang. Yeah, we still got it. We didn't lose it. Ooh. Jetpack. Right, one of the other things I wanted to do, I want to get started on a second jump drive. Simply because we're just not jumping very far, the one we've got. So I've got it here somewhere. There it is. Yeah, I think we've got a mirror image here, so we should be able to just stick it in there. Can we place it? No, need some steel. Okay, couple forwards. Oh. Yeah, I think it's there. I can't really see it. Is it there? No. There. Yeah, hang about a minute. Yeah, there's a block in. Okay, so it's this. Oh, things are so big, you can't see what you're doing. Just there. Okay, and then I'll stick another welder on this side. Should be good apart from the superconductors. So, what have we got? One block spacing. Where's the welder gone? There we go. Oh no, that's not the one we want. There, welder. Okay. Yeah, so we've got one conveyor there, put one in that side. So we'll get the stuff for it. Oh, I'm using that. That means slow welder again. Go for the better one. Okay, and then copy those settings. Actually going to call that starboard, I think. And port, and what I'll do is I'll set these up to switch on automatically if there's an enemy nearby. So that if we do get a stray shot, then yeah, keep it repaired. So, how are we doing? We've got 80 superconductors. That's not enough. I've got all this stuff on me. Yeah, I don't want to put those 82 superconductors into the jump drive because we might need them for, like, well, hacking chips and things. And we've got 160 gold. That's not enough. I think it's 700 or so that we need for a jump drive, and we do already have some gravity components, so it's going to be at least, what, 650 or so. Where is the little box, cargo box things? Yeah, those things. I think we'll just have that one. Now, what I'm going to do is stick that down because that's not on the conveyor network. So then things like those superconductors I don't want it to use. I can just put them away in here and that way we've still got them. And I'm using the slow welder again, never mind. Stick those in there. Stick those in. Okay. No, that's the cockpit. It's this this weird. I don't know why it does that. It's very strange. Anyway, so that's got those safe. And yeah, I could grind down some thruster components and things. Could get a little bit more, but I'm not going to have the amount that I need. So we'll switch this on. That can put everything that it can put into there. Right. Where was I? Cowling. Yes, we're going to put some kind of cowling on. Okay guys, I got a bit interrupted with the cowling. We have another Reaver. He's quite far away and running at an odd angle, so I don't think we've got anything to worry about with him. I'm not going to panic just yet, because we are moving forwards and away from him. So I'm just going to keep an eye on him for a sec. He is closing slowly. Have a look. Yeah, I don't think he's likely to be a problem. But they are definitely getting bigger. Okay, where was I? Yes, cowling. I put some kind of a... I like to leave the thrusters viewable because they're going to be exposed anyway, and they've got quite some good detail on them. As for the front here, I think the only thing we can really do here to match that is these funny things. These things. They kind of work in a weird sort of way. They're just going to make like a bubble thing on the front. At least it would do if it would place. I'll leave the middle for now. I'm not sure whether we're going to put a light in there maybe. Not that we really need lights in space, do we? But yeah, I quite like that. It sort of looks like it's been joined on, but still looks sort of part of the ship. I'm not sure how I'm going to conveyor that up, but we definitely need a block in front of that, so I'm just going to run these up here and then give some thought to how we're going to finish it off. Okay, so I've laid out what I think kind of works. So you can see I've just run a pile of blocks down from the top. Unfortunately, it doesn't really leave much space in the middle because I was going to run a second row, sort of use that as an outer sort of cheek. Where should we put it? Somewhere around there maybe? Yeah, and then I'll bring that down again with these angled pieces. If I can get the right one. sort of like that. But I'm a bit worried that we haven't got much space left in the center. Uh-oh. They are right in front of me. That's not good. I think if I were to jump now, I'm not sure we would... I suppose we probably would get away from them. They're only 6 kilometers, we'd be jumping 700, but... I'm gonna fire that off anyway. I'm not gonna hang around to wait and see if they get it. I'm gonna get my finger hovering over the jump drive just in case. Alright, they've taken the bait. Come on, boys. Nice juicy decoy for you. Yeah. I think they like that. Are they chasing it? They are getting further away. Oh, I think maybe they blew it up. That one's coming this way. Okay, time to leave. Yeah, he's in range. Ooh, that was a bit closer than I like, but yeah, I think we got rid of them. So, after much messing around, I think I finally ended up with that shape. I think that's kind of looking the way I wanted it to look. Sort of pointy, but not terrible. I'm going to have a bit of a problem here bringing this, I don't know what you call it, engine cowling forwards, simply because there's no shape that will fill in this gap and bring it to a point, at least not easily. So we might just have to put the pointy bits back on the ends there, do the same thing on the bottom, and just, you know, make a thing out of it. Regards the nose here, I've left a 1 block gap because I'm thinking, you know, I might want fixed weapons later on. Probably not railguns, so 1 block should be enough. And then the bridge is going to be kind of, you know, higher up here somewhere. So I'm going to work on that between episodes, just do the other side and try and fill some of it out and see how we go with that. I got around the narrow 3 block width by removing this, so this flat bit all the way down. By converting it into these, I was able to push it out another block, so that actually gives us a 5 block gap, which is much better. You can see I have been grinding away at the salvage. We're getting there. I've been doing it by hand because obviously I'm moving, and if you do it with the ship it's difficult, and if pieces fly off you've lost them, and that's that. So yeah, the batteries are on discharge, so trying to make use of all of their power. Fully depleted in 2 hours. I've got a bit more grinding to do. What else have I done while you were away? Oh yes, I built this thruster on this side down here, so we got the one that we salvaged and this one here, and as you heard earlier I decided not to try and squeeze it through this gap. Too risky with hydrogen tanks, so I just built this one, and I ground down the one on the salvage, so kind of almost paid for itself. that's about it. You're all caught up. I'm going to continue to play with the drones and see if I can figure out something. I've got the Gatling gun drone, which I've already made. The problem is I don't have much Gatling ammo, so I don't see the point in rushing ahead, you know, to get that done. But we will get there. I will lay something out. Maybe in the next episode we'll get the printer built and, you know, get something working at least. As for this, we are getting there. We just need 1,000 superconductors, and we have 80, as you saw me put in here. There. So yeah, that's not brilliant. And in terms of more, we only have 117 gold, and we know we need in the region of probably 600 because we've got some, haven't we? So yeah, nowhere near enough of that. In terms of salvage, I've got quite a lot of thruster components now, which is nice. I can get some gold out of that. In fact, let's do that. Maybe a couple of hundred. And oh no, don't assemble, disassemble. So 334. Is it going to add the ones it's just built? 336. So we'll do 236. I think that's right. And that's going to give us 76 gold. So not a lot, but better than not having anything. Right, so let's just have a quick look. I did just do a jump, so yeah, we've got another 1 minute to go and then we can do another jump. We're getting there, guys. We're definitely making progress. I haven't filled this middle bit in because I don't know what bit we might want to have as windows. So I'm going to duplicate it on the other side, get some, you know, get the shape matched, fill in some holes. I'm going to have to move these tanks. I'm not sure where I'm going to put them, but they can't stay there clearly. Might just push the whole thing forwards a bit. So lots to do, but progress is being made. I think I might also bring this step forwards. I think because we've got this long slope down and then suddenly it juts out, it kind of looks a bit awkward. So I don't know whether to maybe carry this on to the next block up and then feed it back. Perhaps that might look better. I don't know. We'll fiddle with some ideas. Anyhow, in the meantime, thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy it, please click the like button. It helps YouTube to promote my videos. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to get notifications of more videos, more goodies and more fun. But whatever you do, take care of yourselves, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye now.
Last components have been made. Build the drive, just be brave. We're almost there, we're almost done. Now to use the power we saved.